Nobody cares about the rules of international law anymore. The US and Israel have clearly breached international laws. It cannot be justified what they have done. To say that this is an act of self-defense because they were worried that Iran was about to get their hands on nuclear weapons. Look back at the footage. They've been saying the same thing for the last 30 years.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, time is running out.
Close. They're 6 months away from being about 90% of having the enriched uranium for an atom bomb.
There is literally documented evidence of Bibi Netanyahu saying that Iran is about to get hands on weapons of mass destruction 30 years ago. So this argument of self-defense, please come up with a better lie, come up with a new narrative, weapons of mass destruction. It sounds like deja vu, I've heard this before. But what kills me is the lack of response and the spinelessness from the Australian government to just call it out for what it is. It's a breach of international law, the law that nobody really cares about anymore.
But I want to be absolutely clear about this. What is the legal basis for this attack?
Well, that's a matter for the United States. But
up until 5 years ago, we at least had the illusion that we were somewhat protected by these international laws and that countries couldn't just invade each other. Australia just can't walk into New Zealand and take over their lands. But now, with the degradation of that law and the fact that nobody's enforcing it, nobody's caring about it, you are going to see the result and the consequence of that. And that's going to be an increase of these invasions. So you might be celebrating, you might not care about the Iranians in this situation, but just know when you continue to erode this law and remove all consequence from actions, then it's going to have a domino effect across the world.
A few months, possibly a few weeks, before they get enough enriched uranium for the first bomb.